Okay, so we're here at the head of the lake. If you want to come and watch this in person, I would suggest waking up at 5 tomorrow morning.
Cool.
You get a lot of spectators here, not necessarily because there's so much to watch, but this is always where the magic happens to most of them. And it's changed quite a bit over the last few years. So what you see here, we're at jump number 19. We're going to go back and see some of the more technical questions you're going to have before this, because right now we've only seen 8 and 9 right now. But they're going to be coming and have a fairly significant drop in over the roll top here. And your option is to go around the tree, take a slightly longer route, jump the smaller drop in straight towards us. And then you're going to come out over this gap, over this out right here. And you're going to turn left around the beautiful fish there's one. Your straight route.
Thank you.
Sorry, is to jump in over the set of rails, which does not look very significant standing over here, but I'm going to go run through the water really quick and show you exactly how big this drop is. You jump in to the rails, over B, which is the fish in the middle of the water, and then out over the bank, you see C, and then you see there's a jump behind it. That also is a very tight striding when you come out. So your choice is to do that direct route, or you can come around the fish, jump these rails, see the smaller rails closest to us, straight in towards us, loop back over the duck at B, and then loop back again and do C and D. You're out right there. Does that make sense to everybody? You guys know where I am? Okay. So I'm going to go run across the water really quick. I'm going to shout really loud. I
Okay, so run to follow two guys running through water.
No, she's frolicking.
This is not running, that's frolicking. You see her?
You guys are going to see a lot of horses. They're going to have been galloping for a while, and some of them are going to come in and back off quite a bit. There's going to be a huge crowd of people here. They're going to jump in. You're going to get a little bit of a cheer. You're going to come out of the water, and you have to be really good through your turn, getting enough power, but yet enough balance to come in and jump these big rails.
She loves it. She loves her job.
One stride.
There's a camera there, Nate.
2 strides here. And then through to the fish. It doesn't walk in a full 12-stride step because you're losing some momentum in the water.
She's not jumping the jump.
And they're going to land again.
So we left the best here now.
Take off from here in 4 strides.
Oh my God.
Normandy bank. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Talk about the Normandy bank. Again, you don't have space to get that 1 stride done. It's very quick once you land up here. Feel free to horses. Try and take this direct line, come out of the water, put their front feet up, and then their hind feet come down, and they have to take off right away. Just bounce bank out. A few horses you'll see either hang a leg or try to make this jump up. If you have a glance off to the right, you have to circle around and jump this again. There is no long option here. You have to have this first time.
We're frolicking. In the grass. Well, okay. On average, like normally it's 3, but I was looking at the rule book for jump.
Test for the head of the lake. Check 1, head of the lake. Check 1.
Okay, so I was looking at the rule book. I know for a fact.
Well, they jump this one. Either one. They come through. Yeah, you probably missed it when I. Yeah. So you jump this roll top. This is your straight route. You can also come around. Eat up probably 10 extra seconds jumping the slightly smaller roll top in. Everybody goes out through that same chute, and then your choice is to do the long option here if your horse is starting to feel tired and needs a bit of an easier school back home. You're going to see some people take the long option. This is just It's a challenging complex, and it's challenging because it's a whole sea of people right here. It's going to be a great experience for how it's going to be in London. So you're going to be watching some of the top horses. They better go straight here to impress the selectors. Yeah, it's hard. It's Rolex. Everything's hard. No, you have quite a bit more left. The Normandy bank where we just were, you have 2 let-up fences. Let-up fences meaning huge, enormous tables out in the middle of the field. But something just to get the confidence back to give a bit of a sticky ride here. And then you have the Normandy bank. There's 2 angled tables that we did not walk, which are 2 fences after that. And then there's a set of angled brushes. If you guys do get a chance to go out and walk the first part of the course, the back part or the beginning, there's some ditch and brushes, offset ditch and brushes that are quite impressive towards the end of the course. Those are definitely going to catch a few people up because you have tired horses. You have to keep them on their line. They have to be bold, they have to be accurate, and you can't afford to make one little misstep with 1 foot at those. There's also a long option there, which probably eats up a good 20 seconds, which they do on purpose, which I think is very good because it separates the people that are really here doing all the straight routes versus it's very punishing for people that need to take the long route. So all of these long options separate the men from the boys because they all take quite a bit of time.
How many stones are there on these setups like this?
Technical questions?
How many jumps?
Oh, how many jumps? Gosh, I think there are
Like 29.
29 total,
Something
but
like
there's
that.
some A, B, C, D combinations, so there's a lot more jumping efforts than there are numbered complexes. Yes, but probably 40 something. Yeah, there's a few different complexes like this. Some of the numbered jumps are just tables in the middle of the field. You have to add some flow to the course. It can't be all these jumps in a row and then other jumps in a row where you're going to back them off. So you have a technical combination like this. Put a few galloping fences that are very sizable, but gets them back out in front of the leg, gets the riders confident, the horses confident, getting their eye back, and then you have a more technical combination. So the course designer's been very smart about how he set all of this up.
So it's the best to start at 1 and start
To walk it. Yeah, it is. It's such a long course. I mean, these horses are galloping at very high speeds for over 11 minutes, so you're going to be out here for a while walking. But the best thing to do, after we look at a few of these complexes, we're just hitting up the very technical, interesting ones, is to go back towards the beginning of the start. You can see the start and finish jumps and kind of migrate yourself this way. We're going to end towards the way back of the course. We're going to see a few more technical combinations, and then you can pick up the other stuff where you don't have to walk as an enormous group for 2 hours. But if you go start and finish,